at that door.
Would you be the most likely to mess up?
But you know, to be honest,
he has the most difficult lines, though.
Yeah.
He has to talk about so much quantum realm stuff.
Just stuff.
I just have to talk about, yeah, man, that's awesome.
This is cool.
So mine's
That's
easy,
Spider-Man.
but his is also difficult.
Awesome.
It's like, I'm a teenager, woo! But seriously, it's like, I think the real truth of this is that we were given a lot of room to do that on purpose. It's that this whole thing, all this money and this huge enterprise is brought about so we can play and improvise.
On April 26th,
This is the fight of our lives.
every journey has an end game.
Who hasn't been to space? You better not throw up on my ship.
Avengers Endgame. Rated PG-13. Tickets available now.
So, if you're new to the channel, we are giving away tickets for Avengers Endgame, aka Avengers 4. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel with notifications on and let me know down below what is going on. So, what is popping YouTube? What is good YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers Endgame. So just as I thought, Marvel Studios did drop the No Mistake Kids trailer, which essentially is a TV spot that literally gives us nothing new that you haven't already seen. Yes, we get to see Captain Marvel, what appears to arrive on Earth. But that's probably green screen, to be honest. It pretty much is green screen. And she's not really arriving there. It's edited. Like I said, guys, they are marketing this movie very, very differently. I posted a video a few days ago on the channel where I said the white suits could in fact be fake, which is kind of interesting. The comments on that video, they were interesting. I posted it 3-4 days ago. But what is more interesting is some people are now starting to think that when Kevin Feige said they are marketing this movie very differently, that they have a marketing budget to promote this movie in a fake way, build up loads of fake trailers, fake TV spots. But what's more interesting to me is now other people are starting to say this since I've said it. I might not be the first person to say it, but I've implied it multiple times. So I do not believe anything in the trailer. I do believe the quantum realm spacesuits are real, but I do not believe they're real in the sense we've seen them. So why is everyone so concerned with this movie being 3 hours long? Because it's a Marvel movie. It's not really that much longer than Infinity War. Yes, this will be the biggest Marvel movie ever. That is why it makes so much sense for all this footage that I've been talking about to be fake, to be dud footage. They did it with Hulk in Wakanda last year. They could easily do it this year. But the Russo bros, whilst on the press tour for this movie, have said there's hardly any deleted scenes. Well guys, they also said the title wasn't Endgame, so what do you believe? So, 3 hour movie. It's like no one ever watched Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, over 3 hours long. There are multiple movies out there that are over 3 hours long. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, for example. The Green Mile, which if you haven't seen The Green Mile, it's an absolute classic, which is why I find it very strange. Titanic, 3 hours 14 minutes, give or take. Why are people so strange about this movie being 3 hours long? Do you not want value for money? The Wolf of Wall Street, 3 hours long. So many awesome movies have been 3 hours or just over 3 hours long. But the hot topic is, why is this movie 3 hours? It can't just be about defeating Thanos. You're right. It's not just about defeating Thanos. It's about ending the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe history and creating the next one, which as we know at the moment, it's not being confirmed or verified by anyone. Phase 4. The Godfather, Part 2, 3 hours, 22 minutes. So, it is interesting what people think about this movie. So before this video started, I played a clip of Tom Holland and Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Doctor Strange. And it was during the Infinity War press where Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, goes, yeah, but you've got all these quantum realm scenes. And then he's like, I'm just got to say, yo, I'm just Spider-Man. Yo, man, I'm Spider-Man. So yeah, what is good, YouTube? So interesting, right? Because everyone's like, this is a 3 hour movie about reversing the snap and stopping Thanos. No, what happens if Thanos gets killed in the first act? It looks like the Avengers are going to attack Thanos. And now they've got my girl Brie Larson with them. They can't fail. So it would really shock the audience, the general audience. I'm not talking about you guys who watch this video. I'm talking about the general audience. If Thanos was defeated in the first 3 hours. But the problem is, what happens if Thanos is the only person who can reverse the snap? They'll have to go back in time and stop themselves from beating Thanos. So I'm coming around to the idea that maybe, potentially, it is possible that there could be a greater threat. Now, if there is a greater threat, they've been watching Thanos, or they were created during the snap. When Thanos snapped his finger, they were created. No, I'm not going to say Galactus or the Living Tribunal or Kang the Conqueror or anyone like that, but maybe someone like Annihilus, maybe someone in the quantum realm is the next villain, because this seems to be a hot topic. I don't think this movie is about defeating Thanos. I think they've already defeated Thanos. Doctor Strange set the Endgame plan up, he trapped Ant-Man inside the quantum realm. I'm more excited about what is coming next, the future of Marvel. So guys, what is coming next? Who is the greater threat? Do you really think some kind of secret deal was done that would allow them to use some kind of Galactus character? Yes, I know Doctor Strange supposedly, rumoredly, had a scene with a skeleton crew, but that is no more viable, no more factual evidence speaking, no more reliable than any plot leak that's ever been posted to 4chan, Reddit, or anywhere, or any leak that's ever come out. Even though there was a leak that came out for Infinity War 2 weeks before the movie came out that was 90% true. So it's interesting. So what happens if this Doctor Strange scene with a CGI skeleton crew scene is actually true? I'd love to see someone like Annihilus. As much as I hated the Annihilation title, Annihilus would be pretty cool. It would be fitting, interesting, because it's not going to be 3 hours of reversing the snap, because that would really bore everyone. Of the few people who maybe have seen it, but I do not believe their credentials, their verification, because most of the leading experts, I guess you could say, the top websites, the top industry people who are in the movie haven't even seen it. Yes, I know there's screen testers, but that's not going to be the final version of this movie. So it's not going to be a 3-hour movie about Thanos. Thanos has had his movie, but it's going to be interesting because apparently Thanos, Josh Brolin's contract, it's for 4 to 6 movies. So he had Infinity War, he's got this, that's 2 movies, he's going to be in Eternals. So if this is true, and I can't validate it because I don't know him personally, couldn't really find any info online to back that claim up. But if it is true, this means they're not going to kill Thanos off. And maybe they're going to have to work with Thanos in order to stop the greater threat. If there is a greater threat, because there's been so much misdirection, so much misleading. It's recently come out that Mark Ruffalo, who plays Bruce Banner and the Hulk, he said this: I shot like 5 different endings for the movie, which is insane. Co-stars Chris Evans and Karen, I didn't even get the whole script of the version of the script he received. For what it's worth, it wasn't just Ruffalo. Karen, who plays Nebula, said a lot of the cast didn't get the full script, which is interesting, but his is even more interesting because he said in one version, he literally was dusted. They killed him off. He said they shot like 5 different endings. So he said in one version, he was killed off. But obviously that was never going to stick because obviously the Hulk is one of the original Avengers. They were never going to kill him off. But he was also saying some pretty funny stuff. I mean, you got to take it like as jest. He also said in one version, Steve Rogers gets married. And he looked very excited and pointed at him when he said it. So there's so much going around. And courtesy of the dude who did my intro and outro, Benjamin or Ben at Valo Cat Studios, I was talking to him on Instagram and he sent me some pretty interesting clips. So you know at D23 when Mark Ruffalo said, yeah, but everyone died. Like if he sent me 2 clips, and if you actually watch it carefully, he said it was just about to say half of everyone dies, but then changed it to everyone dies. So what Mark Ruffalo says does have some validity. It does have some precedence, and it's pretty interesting. So everything Mark Ruffalo says, you do kind of have to really take it in what he actually said. Because he said he filmed 5 ending scenes, but is this like a prerequisite? Is this like a teaser of something that he's trying to tell us? He said this: I don't know what's going to happen. I shot like 5 different endings. I didn't even get the whole script to the movie. The script I did get had dummy scenes in it, which is pretty funny. He said, It's just funny. Like it's really funny because it is funny when you take in the consideration that he literally leaked the Thor Ragnarok first 10 minutes, and he said during his press tour that actually it was the best thing they've ever done for that movie. Like traction went crazy for that movie. So it's absolutely insane. But is he foreshadowing that Hulk will actually die? And it is pretty funny because spoilers are absolutely everywhere. It's a rolling joke amongst people that the reason Tom Holland got dusted was so they didn't have to take him on press tour, so he couldn't ruin anything, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, watch out for the Mark Ruffalo interviews during the press tour junket that's going to be going on literally till the movie comes out, which is fascinating. So guys, let me know, is Thanos the actual villain for this movie? I'm beginning to think he's not, because 3 hours is a really long time for any movie. Now, I've said it from day one. They've been misleading us about the Endgame. A couple of days ago, I did a video about the white suits being fake, and some people were really mean in the comment section. But that's cool because like we're talking theories, we're talking what could, what if situations. But the more and more they keep dropping new scenes every 2 days, it's making me and the people I talk to about this movie very skeptical about what is the Endgame. Endgame is a chess movement. Yeah, cool, bro. We get it. But it is interesting. Are these white suits even real? Because I do not believe a toy leak. Even if there's a Funko Pop, a Lego set, a Hasbro, it doesn't mean anything. It's a toy set. It's a toy leak. Toys don't have to be in the movie. So what is the Endgame? I really do think Marvel's going to punch you in the face with a random character who turns out to be the overall villain. Now, I'm not saying the Watchers are going to appear. I'm not saying that Kang the Conqueror or the Livid Tribunal's been watching everything. But Doctor Strange knows what's coming. He already knows. So I'm going to leave you that, guys. I've done this video more news-based, so we've bunched over a bunch of different topics. I'm not sure what the title will be, but I do want some input from you guys. So I am doing a video very soon on who is most likely going to die, and if you want to kind of get involved with the video, just let me know down below who do you think is going to die. And also I did a video today. It is the one about Captain Marvel goes binary on Thor. It was more of a joke, but I had the webcam out, I was talking on screen. If you guys like that, I know you're already going to be pretty negative, but that's the kind of style I want to implement on some videos going forward. As it is free-flowing, I think it's a better format to interact with you guys rather than just being a voice. I can use the webcam a lot more, but that's not for sure at the moment. That's just an idea. I mean, I don't mind either way, but if some of you guys would be for that format, I could implement that format. So like always, guys, let me know who is the villain, who's the real villain, because Thanos is going to be taken out in the first act, in my opinion, or is he? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong, but Warstu, every single theory you write is wrong, every single theory you post is wrong. Yeah, okay, but I see a lot of other theories that are wrong for a lot of things. It's science, you know? Anyway, guys, please drop all your comments down below. It would be much appreciated. And I will be catching you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.